Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas here from Wakely Properties in Paddington. The title of this video is Hammer Time, and that's just because it is auction day for 76 Stewart Home Road in Barden. And I just wanted to touch on a couple of things from a buying point of view at auction, a couple of things from a selling point of view at auction, just so you guys know what you're looking for when you're either going to be selling under the hammer or purchasing that way. So in order to sell by auction, there's a few things that I recommend doing anyway. One is to invest in a pre-sale building and pest inspection report. In Sydney and Melbourne, auctions are a lot more prevalent in those states or those cities. And what you find is that people have built into their budget for purchasing a number of building and pest inspection reports. Whereas in Brisbane, it's not so common. It is a common method of sale, but it's not as common. So people are less inclined to invest $500 or $600 into a building and pest inspection report for a property that they may or may not end up buying, which is understandable. So as the seller, it helps you to have that building and pest inspection report pre-done before going on the market. One, it gives you a really good idea of what might need to be repaired pre-going to the market, or if it doesn't sell, for example, it gives you an idea of what you're going to need to fix just to keep the property in good nick. But what it is going to do, it is going to be a lot more inclusive for people who may not be so inclined to invest money in something that they may not purchase. So having that there is going to be a really big help for you in the sale process. Hey Daniela, how are you going? So getting that done is really a very, very good investment in the sale. So for the other thing you want to really do is you want to make sure that you are marketed really well, both through the major portals and through social media. So social media has got a really good way of targeting people who are in the area, in the general suburb, who have certain living demographics, who have certain family incomes, etc. You don't get access to that information, but through Facebook, etc., you can actually target those people, which is important. You get a lot of passive buyers that way, right? So you also can create events, etc., through social media. So for selling through public auction, that's one of the things you want to be doing. Is you want to make it really easy for people to find it. You want to make it really easy for people to be able to buy it, and that's a pre-purchase or pre-sale building and pest inspection. As the buyer, it might actually help you to invest in a valuation, a formal val on the property, and that's really inexpensive considering. So you can get a formal valuation done for about $300, and that's going to tell you pretty much what the property should be worth in the market. It's going to stop you from overpaying. When you're going to auction, it is an emotionally charged environment as a purchaser, and human nature says that you want to win. But what you really want to do is you really want to have your budget, and you need to decide on that, and you really need to stick to that, because it can be very easy to get a rush of blood and throw the hand up a couple more times than what you were expecting to, put yourself under a bit of pressure. And that's the idea of the auction essentially, is that it's going to create that environment. You're going to have people competing who really want it, and the hand's going to go up a couple more times. So by having your budget and a formal valuation is a really good way of doing that. So making sure that you have your budget, your valuation, and a bidding plan in place, and you can put a bidding plan in place via speaking to the agent, having a good idea of how the dynamic of the auction might work, or speaking to the auctioneer. Most auctioneers are really happy to have a chat with you about that. So anyway, guys, have a great weekend. Good luck to us, and good luck to the sellers and the eventual buyers of 76 Stewart Home Road in Barden today. And I hope you guys have an excellent weekend. See you later.